For the Hebrew Israelites of Montreal, Great Millstone, Montreal, here to prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom, to speak about the upliftment of Yahweh Shai, which is the only begotten Son of the Heavenly Father Yahweh, coming back to deliver the elect of the nation of Israel out of this last captivity. All right, so first and foremost, we're going to face the east. Give all praises, glory, and honor to our power.
Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Kodash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations. Much love and respect to you, Akim, out there pushing this word out in truth and sincerity. All right, and it's high time to become spiritual. You know, we're not in the time of being carnal. We're in the time of being spiritual, because we have to tap into that power on the right hand side. Okay, Yahweh Yahweh Shai is only going to give that protection to those that are spiritual. Okay, if you're in a carnal state of mind, all right, you're going to be pushed further and further away from Yahweh Yahweh Shai. You see? So you got something on that? What I'm talking about? Go ahead.
Galatians 5, and I'll start at 16. This I say then, walk in the Spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh.
That's right.
I'll jump to verse 24. And they that are...
Keep going.
For the flesh lusteth against the Spirit,
Yeah.
and the Spirit against the flesh.
Yeah, so we have to tame the flesh. Okay, make sure that we have spiritual habits that are on the right-hand side of the Spirit. Okay, it's not to say we don't tap into the flesh from time to time, but we have to have the habit of being in the Spirit. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. And these are contrary one to another, so that ye cannot do the
Scripture
things...
says to make the Most High your habitation. Right? Within the word habitation, you have habit. Okay, so that should be your habit to be, going down the right way. Okay? Go ahead.
So that ye cannot do the things that ye would. But if ye be led of the Spirit, ye are not under the law. Now the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these: adultery, fornication, uncleanness, lasciviousness, idolatry, witchcraft, hatred, variance, emulation, wrath, strife, sedition, heresies, envying, murders, drunkenness, reveling, and such like, of the which I tell you before, as I have also told you in time past, that they which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High.
Right, so those things lead to death. Okay, when you go down the carnal route, it leads to death. The spiritual route leads to life. Okay, go ahead.
But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance. Against such there is no law.
That's it. So when you have that type of spirit of doing those things, being meek, being gentle, being temperate, there's no law against that. There's no law against that, man. Because me, I've been practicing. I told you guys, I've been practicing to speak even more gentle. Like me, I'm always pretty much calm and collected. But there's time that I can be rough with people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's time I can get rough. I'm not speaking when I'm prophesying. I'm speaking about, like, in the world, right? So, but even though sometimes, I'm trying to cut out even that, because there's times where it just comes out when it doesn't need to come out. Because when you do that, a lot of times it causes friction. Okay? People feel threatened, they become defensive, because you're coming in a particular energy. Which you could do it, but you do it there's a way to do it. There's a way to do it, man. Go ahead.
It says here, and they that are Hamashiach have crucified the flesh with the
Come to
affection.
them like some straight, angry Benjaminite. You can't handle that, man. That's too much. Go ahead. But you have people in the world like that, and you know what? Those people in the world rub you the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Yep. It says here, and they that are Hamashiachs have crucified the flesh with the affections and lusts. If we live in the Spirit, let us also walk in the Spirit.
Yeah.
Let us not be desirous of vainglory, provoking one another, envying one another.
Yeah, so the goal should be to walk in the Spirit, man. So you should be studying the fruits of the Spirit.
Yeah.
and how to be in that, how to dwell in that. You know, that's what it's all about, man. That's what this truth is about, man. The truth is about charity, man. When you read the book of Timothy, he told him the truth is about charity, man. Which is what? Which is agape, which is love. Okay? All right? So it's not about all that other shit. Okay? The prophesying is beautiful, but the scriptures also say what? If I could do this and that, but if I have not charity, matter of fact, give me that. Give me that, man. And charity is not necessarily a brother tell you every second, I love you, brother. I just love you, and giving you hugs every second. That's not necessarily charity. Charity is is certain things you won't do. Certain things you will do for your brother. A certain natural affection. That's part of charity too. He's going through something. It pisses you off. Okay, that was there's more on that. Okay, go ahead. What do you want to ask for?
This is 1 Corinthians 13 and verse 1. It says, though I speak with the tongues of men and of angels and have not charity, I am become a sounding brass or a tinkling.
Well, go 2 verses.
That's the first verse.
Oh, that's the first. Oh, Salakia. Go ahead. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, 1 Corinthians 13 and verse 1. It says, though I speak with the tongues of men and of angels and have not charity, I am become a sounding brass or a tinkling cymbal. And though I have the gift of prophecy and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and though I have all faith so that I can remove mountains and have not charity, I am nothing.
Yeah, Yeah, I would have a mercy on a brother that I know has natural charity, natural love. Even though he's not doing this, not doing, he'll have more leeway in a dude that he don't show that natural love. He has a short rope, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's not fair. Well, you know what? That's judgment in the spirit, because everyone doesn't get the same leeway, man, for different reasons. But it's all righteous judgment at the end of the day. Online, everyone didn't get the King David treatment, man. Okay, but you don't know how much King David loved Israel, man. How much he loved his brother, man. Okay. Oh, King David said, if I forget Israel, let the roof of my mouth cleave to, let my tongue cleave to the roof of my mouth. If I forget thee, so that shows you he loved Israel, man. All right, the Most High knows, Yahweh Shai knows, man. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, it says, and though I bestow all my goods to feed the poor, and though I give my body to be burned and have not charity, it profiteth me nothing. It says, charity suffereth long and is kind. Charity envieth not.
You will never grow in the truth if you don't have charity. You'll never grow. Okay? You'll always be stagnant. That's why I said it will profit me nothing. A profit is an increase. See? Go ahead.
Yeah, it says, charity suffereth long and is kind. Charity envieth not. Charity vaunteth not itself, is not puffed up, doth not behave itself unseemly, seeking not her own, is not easily provoked, thinketh no evil, rejoiceth not in iniquity, but rejoiceth in the truth, beareth all things, believeth all things, hopeth all things, endureth all things. Charity never faileth, but whether there be prophecies, they shall fail. Whether there be tongues, they shall cease. Whether there be knowledge, it shall vanish away.
Yeah. Yeah, so charity, it never fails, which is really love. Okay? So that's something very important, because even Yahweh Shai said, how would you know, this is how they'll know you're my disciples, for the love you have for one another, man. That's a telltale sign of who the men of the Lord are. Okay? So if a person doesn't have love for the brotherhood, he doesn't belong with us. Okay? He's not of us. All right?
I'm going to jump down to verse 13.
Go ahead.
It says, and now abideth faith.
I mean, you got dudes around, and it's like, and then you try to give brother the benefit of the doubt, but then you got to be like, where the love at? You know what I'm saying? You try to give brother the benefit. He said, where's the love in this guy? You know? Go ahead.
Yeah, it says, jumping down to verse 13, it says, and now abideth faith, hope, charity, these three, but the greatest of these is charity.
Read it again. Read that last part.
Yeah, 1 Corinthians 13 and 13. And now abideth faith, hope, charity. These three, the greatest of these is charity.
Check. Everything is good. Okay, shalom. Yahba Shemel Shai Brakatah. Shalom. Read it again.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. You Shah, check the, keep your eye on that. Go ahead.
1 Corinthians 13 and verse 13. And now abideth faith, hope, charity. These three, but the greatest of these is charity. So the greatest of a faith, hope, charity, it's charity, man. Because once again, like the brother paraphrased, the Lord said, the law hangs above, those two things. You loving the Most High, and also loving your brother as yourself. So it shows you how far charity can bring you, man. Which even John, mass majority of his letters, he expounds a lot on love, man. 1 John, 2 John, 3 John, because that was one of the Yahweh Shai's favorite disciples too. So he was up close with Yahweh Shai. He got to experience that love, on a different level, up close in person. Because John was, when he was at the supper, that was the disciple that was laying on his bosom.
The disciple whom the Lord loved.
Yeah, whom the Lord loved. Not saying that he didn't love the other disciples. It just shows you there's different relationships with each individual brother with the Lord, man.
And he was set up to write these epistles.
Yeah.
I got something here. Okay. This is the book of 1 John, chapter 4, and I'll start at verse 7.
Well, wasn't First John that's another John? You have Saint John, then you have First John and Second John, and then you have Revelation.
Yeah.
And you have First John, Second John. I think might be John and James and John, sons of Zebedee. But we'll double check. I could be wrong. Huh?
I remember we went into that.
Okay. Well, you could double check that, but read what you're reading.
Okay, this is 1 John 4, verse 7.
It says, from the AI overview, says, the first epistle of John is traditionally a true. First John.
Okay.
It says, one of Yahweh Shai's closest disciples.
Ask him who wrote Saint John.
That's First John? Yeah, First John. Like First John, Second John.
It says the Apostle John. Is that what it says?
Apostle John.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Which John? Check. Ask who is Saint John. Actually, hold on.
It says closest to one of Yahweh Shai's closest disciples.
I feel like one of those Johns was written by another John, not that John. But anyways, read what you're reading and let him look that up. Go ahead, bro.
All right, this is the book of 1 John 4, and I'll start at verse 6. We are of the Most High. He that knoweth the Most High heareth us. He that is not of the Most High heareth not us. Hereby know we the spirit of truth and the spirit of error. Beloved, let us love one another, for love is of the Most High. And everyone that loveth is born of Yahweh And everyone that loveth is born of Yahweh and knoweth Yahweh.
Yeah, another big part of love is making sacrifices for your brother. That's a big part. Okay? Not just, I don't feel like doing it. You know what I'm saying? As a part of love is making a sacrifice. This is going to inconvenience me, but for the brother, I'm going to do it. This is going to inconvenience me to do this, but for the brothers, I'm going to do this. For the brothers, I'm going to keep edifying. For the brothers, I'm going to do this lesson. For the brothers, I'm going to do this. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Oh, what did Paul say? He said, I endure all things for the elect's sake, right? So that's showing you right there. That's a big part of love right there. And Yahweh Shai did the ultimate sacrifice, which was what? Going on the cross.
Oh, yeah.
That's what's the sacrifice for his brethren too.
That's right.
Okay?
Yeah, Yahweh Shai said, no love No love, there's no greater love than a man give his life for his brethren.
Because it's the ultimate sacrifice.
Yeah.
So the other sacrifices is that on a smaller scale. You see what I'm saying? Especially the ones that inconvenience you. Especially the ones that is gonna be out of the way. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro. Hold on. Give me 1 second. You were finished on that? Okay. Read your precept.
Okay, this is Romans 5 and verse 7. For a righteous man will one die, yet peradventure for a good man some would even dare to die. But the Most High commendeth his love toward us in that while we were yet sinners, Hamashiach Yahushai died for us.
Right. And we were sinning while he was perfect. You know? That's it on that? Okay, but the other chapter, the other one you finished?
No, I didn't finish it.
Okay, go back to it. Okay. You wanted to jump in?
Yeah.
Go ahead, jump in.
It says here in Philippians 2 and 3, let nothing be done through strife or vainglory,
Right.
but in loneliness.
When you're doing things for vainglory, you're not a sincere person. You're not real. You're a hypocrite. You know? Go ahead.
But in loneliness of mind, let each esteem other better than themselves.
That's the best mindset to have.
That's the mindset that's going to push you also to put your life down for it. So, if you're seeing the brother as if he was, because in your mind you should see like as it says, as I do unto you, as I do it as unto Yahushua. So the fact that you have that mentality, it's as if you're doing it for the Lord.
He said what? He said, if you do it unto these least of my brethren, you've done it unto me.
So that's the mentality that you're supposed to have. Even when it comes to
Okay. Oh, you got the information?
Yeah. It says here on the AI overview.
Okay.
It says Christians traditionally attribute both 1 John and 2 John to John the Apostle. It says in parentheses, the sons of Zebedee, one of the original 12 disciples of Yahushua.
What? It's not the same person. Read it again.
Yeah, it says Christians tradition attributes 1 John and 2 John to John the Apostle, and they put in parentheses the son of Zebedee and one of the original 12 disciples of Yahushua.
Okay, now we're gonna have to look up something. Let's make sure my mind is right. Get all the names of the apostles. Okay, get all the names of the apostles. Like just write down all the names of the apostles. Is there something else that's going to another John?
Like it says historically, and it's the same John says, but it says historically and textually, the authorship details for the first two letters break down as follows. It says 1 John, the letter is technically anonymous as the author does not name himself. However, early church records, such as these from the 2nd century Bishop Polycarp, it says, point to the Apostle John. The text vocabulary and theological themes are nearly identical to the Gospel of John, which is why both scholars and tradition attribute it to him.
Maybe I'm thinking about maybe I'm thinking about the John the Baptist in my head. I don't know, but I was thinking those are two different Johns. But get all the names of this. Go ahead.
Yeah, it says here the original 12 disciples and their books. It says here John, the son of Zebedee. It says he wrote the Gospel of John, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd John, and Revelation. And it says, and I'll jump to Matthew. It says here the Gospel of Matthew. Peter, 1st and 2nd Peter. Andrew, none. James, son of Zebedee, none. Philip, none. Bartholomew, none. Thomas, none.
No books.
James, the son of Alphaeus, none. Thaddeus, Judah, son of James, none. Simon the Zealot, none. Judas Iscariot, none.
So John is John the son of Zebedee. Salaki. I thought those were two different Johns.
also traditionally considered to be Peter's eyewitness testimony.
And then Luke is Apostle Paul.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Written down by his companion Mark.
Yeah,
So
and it should tell you about Luke too. Luke was writing it down from Apostle Paul.
Okay. And Timothy was writing for Paul, right?
Timothy didn't write. No, Paul was writing a letter to Timothy.
Yeah. It says here, who was Luke? It says here, Luke was not an eyewitness. Luke was not one of the original 12 disciples. In fact, he explicitly stated at the beginning of his gospel that he gathered his information from the as it says here. In the New Testament, the letter, the Apostle Paul refers to him as Luke, the beloved physician.
Okay. All right, Salakia. Okay. My fault. You know, that's why you got to keep going through these informations. You know what I'm saying? Because in my head, I was thinking John was the son of Zebedee was another John. You know, I remember hearing there was anyway. See, so that's the memory. That's why you have to keep going through these prophecies, these scriptures, to make sure you get it correctly, man. You know. Go ahead.
Okay, so this is the book of 1 John, chapter 4 and verse 7, and it reads, "Beloved, let us love one another, for love is of the Most High, and everyone that loveth is born of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, and knoweth Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai."
Right. That's why a person that has love, he can get more leeway, because in the spirit, he's part of us, man. All right. But now, if he ain't doing the work, he don't really have love, because if he had love, he would feed the sheep. Didn't Yahushai say that?
Yeah, we get that.
Right? So we know that he don't really have love if he's doing that, right? Okay? Especially if he has the new song. The Holy Spirit would compel you. The Holy Spirit compels you. Go ahead.
Verse 8,
Inside joke.
"He that loveth not knoweth not the Most High, for the Most High is love."
Yeah. Yeah, the Most High is love. He's the perfection of love, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Does that mean the Most High doesn't hate things? No. Does it mean he doesn't hate people? No, it doesn't. Okay? But he is the perfection of love. All right? Go ahead.
"In this was manifested the love of Yahweh toward us, because that
Now,
Yahweh..."
we're lucky the Most High is the perfection of love. Because when we die, we don't go to a place where we're burning forever, man.
That's right. That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We go to everyone, even the wicked, they go to a place and they feel beautiful, they feel wonderful, and they don't want to come back. He said, earth is shit. You know, that's captivity. Then they, because they're released from that prison. This flesh is a prison, man. Okay? Go ahead, bro.
It says, verse 9, "In this was manifested the love of Yahweh toward us, because that Yahweh sent his only begotten
We're
Son."
gonna have to go through a test on the disciples. Go through a test on the disciples. No? Go ahead.
Okay. "Because that the Most High Yahweh sent his only begotten Son into the world, that we
Yep.
might live through him."
That we might live through him, man. Okay? All right? Go ahead.
"Herein is love, not that we love the Most High, but that he loved us and sent his Son to be the propitiation for our sins."
I say Yahushua was sent, to be a ransom. You know what I'm saying? A payment for sin. Okay? Go ahead.
"Beloved, if Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai so loved us..."
That's why I said we were bought with a price. You know? So we have a duty to Yahushua. You know? Go ahead.
"Beloved, if Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai so loved us, we ought also to love one another."
That's right. All right? Since he loved us, we ought to love one another, man. Okay? Go ahead. Keep it. Speak.
As it says, how can you love your neighbor? How can you say that you love the Most High that you don't see, and you have hate for your brother that you see? You can't. By the love that you have for one another, that's how you can also show that you love the Lord. Yeah?
Go ahead, bro.
This is John 21 and verse 15. It says, "So when they had dined, Yahushua said to Simon Peter, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me more than these? And he saith unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He saith unto him, Feed my lambs. And again, he said to him again the second time, Simon, son of Jonah, lovest thou me? He saith unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He saith unto him, Feed my sheep. He saith unto him the third time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? Peter was grieved because he said to him the third time, Lovest thou me? And he said unto him, Lord, thou knowest all things. Thou knowest that I love thee. Yahushua saith unto him, Feed my sheep. He says, Thou was young, thou girdest thyself, and walkest whither thou wouldest. And when thou shalt be old, thou shalt stretch forth thy hands, and another shall gird thee, and carry thee whither thou knowest.
Bro, meaning what? Meaning that when he gets older, he's going to be in captivity. Okay? So the Yahushua prophesied what was going to happen to Paul in the future. Huh? So Paul already knew what was Peter was going to happen to Peter in the future, man. Okay, so Peter already knew what his future was, man. Okay? So imagine that. You know, that's rough. To know you're going to be in captivity, you know something bad's going to happen to you, and then you know it's coming. You know, that'll have the average person with major anxiety, man. You know? Is it now? Is it now? You know?
Okay. 1 John 4 and 19. We love him because he first loved us. If a man say, I love the Most High, and hated his brother, he is a liar. For he that loveth not his brother, whom he had seen, how can he love the Most High, whom he had not seen? And this commandment we have from him, that he who loveth the Most High love his brother also.
Sick. So break it down, bro.
So then, if you can't say that you love the Most High, but you hate your brother. That's right. Okay? Even when it comes to like offering sacrifices unto the Lord, and you have odds against another brother, you have to go chop it up first. You can't come to the Lord with hate in your heart for another brother, and then try to make sacrifice for yourself.
That's right.
You
You know what I hate? Get out there. Get that hate out
That's
there.
it. That's it. Because it starts with that, you know. Like the brother mentioned before, love the Lord with all your heart and love thy neighbor as thyself. That's right. Okay. Without love, without the love for the unity, okay, the unity of the brotherhood, the fellow laborers.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the point of you being here?
Yeah, brothers will skip past the so-called brothers. Will skip past the videos on the fruits of the spirit. Skip on the videos dealing with character building and go right to the deep, the Revelation 9 breakdown. 12 feathers. So they can sound meat. You see what I'm saying? You understand? So but they don't have the milk of this thing, man. They don't have because the milk is what? The foundational building blocks of the truth, man. When a baby gets the milk from the breast, because that's what they're supposed to be drinking. They're supposed to be drinking breast milk. They're not supposed to be drinking some fucking powder formula that the devil whipped up in the laboratory, man. You're supposed to be drinking fucking real breast milk, man. Okay? These low life women, they don't even want to pull out the breast for give suck to the young, man.
That's crazy.
Show you they're worse than sea monsters, man. Oh, as the scriptures say, man. They're worse than sea monsters. They're worse than dinosaurs. Ostriches.
Psychological, there's a natural effect of the baby eating off his mother.
Oh yeah.
For the woman and the child. It's natural.
The effects of milk. Get the effects of milk on a child.
Take that process out. No wonder most of these people grow up to be messed up in their head.
And shit, I didn't even have breast milk. My mom gave me I'm a formula baby. A righteous GMO baby. Lord willing. It's true.
Real.
Give me 4 hours. I gotta. He came natural. He came natural.
No.
That's why he's still lean. The natural the breast milk.
That natural affection.
There's pride in the breast milk. That's something straight.
Oh man.
One of those. Anyways, but ultimately, but we're in hell, man.
It's cool.
We're in hell. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, you know, he had mercy on us. Because the scripture said that we would drink poison and live.
Yeah.
That's poison, man. That's poison, man. You know, I kind of got mad at my mom, Dukes. You know, I was like, yeah, you didn't even give me the breast milk, but you know, I said it in a respectful way. But I was like, you know, you didn't give me the breast. Oh, I tried. You didn't want it. I said, come on, man. A baby was gonna starve to death. If he's eventually he gonna drink the milk out of the. That's hey, man. We're not we're in a messed up situation, man. We weren't even brought up right, man. Our peoples didn't even bring us up right, man. With true love. See, that's why you the children of the prophets, you're lucky beyond understanding.
Yeah.
Beyond understanding your privilege, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, so this is Mark 16 and verse 18. They shall take up serpents, and if they drink any deadly thing, it shall not hurt them.
Right.
They shall lay hands on the sick, and they shall recover.
Right. Yeah, that's right. And they shall recover. And you brothers that came in young too. You brothers are lucky too. Because you brothers, you around you, besides y'all, there's a bunch of GMO kids running around with no common sense, man. Okay? Coming in at night and having the thing is you come in the truth, but then you have people also to guide you and show you things hands on. You're winning, man. You're winning. You have a great opportunity, man. Go ahead.
Ezekiel 4:13 said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread.
You're faster to learn from another man's experience than you learn it from your own. Yeah. That takes time. You may just keep messing up, and not getting the signals, man. That could go on for 10 years. You know? But if your man constantly getting on you, it's forcing you to get right quick. Okay? And then you can hear the stories, see the examples. For you not to deal with it, that's on you, right? Go ahead.
This is the book of Proverbs 5 and verse. I'll start at verse 7. Hear me now,
Man,
therefore.
conquer lust is a deep battle, man. No, it's true, bro. I was looking through that, I was like, yo, it's just you're not even necessarily like you're thinking about boning the chick, but you're just looking, you're like, oh. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Even just the thought of looking, like it's in us to want to look. Wow, I'm gonna look. That's why they shouldn't even be out here. Like this is the demonic shit is how they're out here.
Yeah, that's right.
If this was a righteous society, we wouldn't even have that issue.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they're dressed in laundry. We wouldn't have that issue.
That's right.
But in fact, everything you see is in camel toe, the hips is out, and the spandex. Yeah, so yes, you keep look, but it's not you're not trying to lust, but you're looking, and then to just look straight and it's there in front. It's not natural.
Neither.
It's not right for you. It's, first of all, I can get a headache, but I have to get water. Trying to concentrate. Yeah, fucking catch a stroke, man. What? I'm serious, man. It's not fucking natural, man. It's I had to set up a prayer. This one chick was walking with her man, but the way it was jiggling, I had to set up a prayer. No, brother, I'm not joking, bro. I'm dead serious, man.
I know, brother.
I set up a prayer to curse Satan, and then I ran in front of them. I didn't even walk. I ran in front of them. I ran down the stairs, and hope they didn't catch a train at the same time. This is what we gotta live in. This cesspool, man. This fucking cesspool that Esau Edom created, man. It's a cesspool, man. All right? And to try to be righteous in this thing, this is a great feat. This ain't no small thing, man. To try to do what we're doing, man. That's why these brothers here, brothers that are trying to do the right thing, you have a light in you, man. And you know what? These people see that light, man. They see that light. Just from you trying to do the right thing and follow Yahweh Shai, they see that light, man. And the more that you succeed in doing it and doing the right thing and succeed at it, not just with lip service, but actually working towards it, the more that light grows in you, man. And you know what? There's people out here trying to block the light, man. They see you, they want to block it. They want to make you feel uncomfortable. They want to fuck with your head too. You know? They give you a look. Just so to fuck with you. They don't know why they're doing it. Satan is doing it. You know? There's a bitch looking at me like that, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But it's Satan in them to what? To dim your light. Okay? And then they'll be looking at the side to see if your light is dimmed out. Did it fuck with
Did it
him?
work?
That's why you can't fucking worry about that shit, bro. Trust me, hey man, how I am, my natural way, I'm hyper, how would you say it, vigilant and noticing people's facial expressions and reactions and reading spirits. I'm hyper on that. You understand what I'm saying? So, my thing was I had to learn to put it in the background. You understand what I'm saying? Because Mahaya said it, they can mess with your confidence. You understand what I'm saying? He's 100% right on that. Okay? Go ahead. Jump in. Okay, go ahead.
Yep. Job 31:1. I made a covenant with my eyes not to look lustfully at a young woman.
Ooh.
Just to back up your point.
I want, hey man, we gotta get to New York. We gotta get to New York. Huh?
Job. Oh, back then, but not.
I'm coming back. I don't want to be in fucking New York for more than 2 days. Just to see the brothers hug the brothers, and I want to catch some shade.
It's gonna
48 hours.
back in the spirit.
I know what you mean. We're gonna be happy to see, but that is the area, bro. That demonic. I'm scared to drink the water. I'm scared to eat the food. Okay, but I want to see the brethren. I want to see the apostles, man. I want to see the Akim, you know. Go ahead. Go ahead, bro.
There's a scripture where it speaks about the angels, like they're in awe at the fact that we're trying to be righteous in this flesh.
Yes.
I'm roughly
If
paraphrasing
you
it.
could find it, that would be nice.
Because it is indeed, like the brother was saying, us striving to do the right thing in a wicked society. It's indeed a great service, you may say, because the world, they're not doing that, man. Especially how that as each and every day goes on, it gets more and more wicked, man.
Yeah.
Esau creates new Lululemons that keeps, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Bro.
It keeps it up, like,
Bro,
bro.
yeah.
That's the knowledge
Keeps
of
it up, and
wickedness.
their ass ain't even like that. No, and you can look at some of these hoes' faces and see she's not supposed to have ass.
She's not.
They're searching. Listen, you weren't born with this. Is not. It wasn't meant for you. They're taking lots that's not for them. It's a fact, brother.
Blessing from sin.
But really, the apostle Thomas says it that what the Lord is setting them up for us.
That's right.
That's true.
But it's like this bitch, I'm looking at her face. It's like, what? You would never see this in the early 2000s. This woman with an ass like this. But now that the most I got them in the gym. Okay, so we gonna have, the Lord have a special blessing reserved for the elect.
That's right.
You gonna get something special. You continue with Yahweh Shai, man. Go ahead, bro. Well, who's reading?
Yeah, I got a quick
ahead,
one.
bro.
This is the book of John, chapter
Yeah.
John chapter 8 and verse 12. Then spake Yahushua again unto them, saying, I am the light of the world. He that followeth me shall not walk in darkness, but shall have the light of life.
The light of life. So we have the light of life. And they've sensed the light of life in us. So they want to dim the light. You understand? Those that like the darkness, they don't like the light. You understand what I'm saying? That's what it is, bro. It just is what it is, man. And we're not meant to go towards the darkness. If we go towards the darkness, it ain't gonna end up good for us, because that's not our lot. The darkness is for those that are of the darkness, man. Our lot is to stay where the light is and go closer to the light.
That's right. Yeah.
That's our lot. That's where things could get better for us. Things get worse for us if we come to the darkness, man.
Said Moses' face shunned. Okay, when he came down from the Mount Sinai when he spent his time up there with being instructed of the Lord. Okay, so that's how close he got to it showed through his face. So that's how you should aspire to want to be like that.
Yeah, well that's a physical representation of something that's spiritual when we get closer to the Most High.
That's it.
as we knock off the undesirable things within us, as we get more pure in the sight of Yahweh Shem Shai, we shine brighter in the world. And guess what? Things are supposed to go better for us in the world. Not to say hell ain't coming, but it's harder for the demons to deal with us when the light is so bright.
That's right. That's right. Yep.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's right. Yep.
And if anything, hey man, things could go better, man.
Yeah.
I'll put it to you that way.
Yeah, it makes me think of the Russian icons, the paintings of the apostles, the different saints. You know, they have the globe, you know, showing you how that they had that wisdom, man. Because like, but brother, didn't paraphrase the scripture, but in Ecclesiastes it says, you know, wisdom caused the man's face to shine. You know, it's the same thing for the left end, man. You could tell if a person's into witchcraft by the dark
Look at that
countenance,
word
man.
where he spoke about.
You know, because what it says, what you know, the eyes are the window to the soul. You know, even your face kind of shows too what type of man that you are too.
Oh yeah.
You know, so if the face is darkened like heaven, you could tell, yo, this guy, you know, he's diving into some left hand stuff.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Or her.
or her. There's a lot of black older women that have that face, bro.
Well, the thing is, they you know, and then people will tell you, you know, oh, you look like this, and they'll surprise you. Oh shit, really? You know, because you don't see it. You're looking in the mirror every day, but they see it. You know. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, Matthew 6:22, the light of the body is the eye. If therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light. But if thine eye be evil, thy whole body shall be full of darkness. If therefore the light that is in thee be darkness, how great is that darkness?
Right. So your eye, it's not supposed to be darkness, man. Right. It's supposed to get rid of the darkness so the light can shine brighter. Because when you get rid of the darkness, it's replaced with light. When you get rid of the light, it's replaced with darkness. So what do you want it? What do you want it to be replaced with? Because, like I said, if you're of the elect, going to the darkness ain't gonna be good for you. It's really not gonna be good for anyone. But if you're of the world, you know, you go where you belong. It's better for you, you know, so to speak. I mean, you could live it for a little time, live it up for a little time, I guess, kinda. You know. But if you're of the elect, first of all, you ain't going into the world, right? And it's just not gonna be good for you. It's just gonna be worse. But the more light you get, the better it's just gonna be for you. It's gonna do better.
Yeah. The Lord said, my yoke is easy, my burden is light.
Yeah.
So really, in a sense, your life is supposed to be better when you follow Yahweh Shem Shai. It's supposed to be. Once again, that's not saying that we're not going to go through trials and tribulations. But overall, as far as your spirit, it should be better.
That's
You
right.
know?
That's it.
That's right. Go ahead, bro.
Baruch 4:1. This is the book.
Can I say something real quick? Like, because the Lord also said that greater is He that is in you than he that is in the world.
That's right.
You know?
That's right. So that means it's more powerful. The light is more powerful than the darkness, man. They can't do nothing against us, man. There's one place I go to get tea. This one chick, you could clearly see this. I don't even know if it's a woman.
Wow.
Okay, I don't know what the hell it is, to be honest. I don't know if it's a beast. Okay, but it got like amber eyes, but you could just feel the demonic energy off of this thing. You know, she got a satanic thing on her, but you could see like in her look, and then when she sees me, you could see there's like a nefarious like, motherfucker. And I'll be smiling, how you doing? You know, but then the smile is like, oh, you're an enemy.
Yeah. Spelling you.
Yo.
Yeah, exactly. And then one time I was looking in her eyes. No, I'm serious. One time I was looking in her eyes. She was looking, you know.
They do that.
And it's like, oh shit, like, you know, kind of felt lightheaded for a second. What the fuck is this bitch trying to do? You know, because they sense that energy, and they know it's an opposing energy. Okay, it's an opposing energy. Go ahead, bro.
Baruch 4:1.
You see, they try that with you too. Yeah. Well, because you have the light, then you must have the light, right? Go ahead.
Baruch 4:1. This is the book of the commandments of the Most High, and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die. Turn thee, O Jacob.
And the Most High is going to turn up the right hand.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, when he turns up the right hand, they're gonna be scared. Okay, they're gonna be scared. All right? All right?
You're turning up the left.
Yeah, well, someone told me, a little birdie told me that that they're afraid of the light. The ones that are in darkness are afraid of the light because they could get burned.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
That's Revelation. I don't mean to get. That's Revelation. Is that Revelation 11? It says if anyone would hurt them,
Yep.
Yeah.
fire come down from heaven. Like the brother said, the Lord's gonna turn up the right hand side to show that He's more powerful than the left. Give spiritual power to His men, starting with our apostles.
Verse 2, turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it, walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated.
Yep. That's right. That's right. That's it on that?
Yep.
Okay. You got the definition?
Yeah,
Okay.
the word light in that
Shine.
the word shine. So like it goes into to be or become light.
What's the Hebrew word?
Awar.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
It says here to be or become light, shine. To become light, to shine, to be illuminated, to become lighted up, to give light, shine, to illuminate.
So another thing we do is we give light. Right? So the words we speak is also enlightening people.
Yeah.
It's educating people too. It's
Yeah.
giving them words. Oh my God, this is heavy. Oh wow, that did something for me. You understand what I'm saying? It's not giving them darkness.
No.
We ain't telling them it's okay to be a transformer. We're telling them things of light, but we're saying it might say dress it up in a certain way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It says pertaining to Yahushua, He's that true light. Okay, and even John said that He was a light. He was a light, but He wasn't that true light. So even those that are following Yahushua, they have a light. They are a light themselves, like you're saying. It says here.
Yeah, because I talked to one chick. She said, I said, see, I'm rubbing off on you. She's like, yeah. I'm like, but it's a good influence. She's like, yeah, you're a good influence to me. I'm a bad influence to you. I said, absolutely correct.
Absolutely. It says here to illuminate, light up, to cause to shine, to kindle, light, lighten, to make shine.
That's right.
It says here it says here light, shine, and lighten, break of day, fire, give, glorious kindle.
Yeah. That's right. That's right. Shit on that?
Yeah.
You got some more?
Yep. Matthew 5:16. Let your light so shine before men,
That's right.
that they may see your good works.
Was that with Matthew?
Yeah, Matthew. Okay. It says here, Matthew 5 and I'll start at 14. Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel.
And your light can't be hidden. You understand what I'm saying? So when they see you, they already know the light is with you. You're not hiding anything. Okay? I mean, you try to stay low key. You try not to say nothing, they're duck in the corner, but they're watching. You know? It's that light, man. You know? Right?
Yeah, even you rejecting certain things.
Yeah, you draw the line. I was
That's
just
you
thinking
showing
about
the
that.
light too.
I was just
Because when you speak to the people of the world, they try to bring you to their level,
Yes.
to influence you to do certain things. You're like, nah, man, I'm not doing that. Always, and they always come back asking the same shit. It's like, you're not fully like, yo, this guy, I don't know, man. That's what that light showing forth, man.
That's right.
Certain things.
That's it. But that's the what? Try to what?
Give the light.
Give me the light.
Yeah, the scripture say what? That's not a fool according to his fault.
Cleo? No Cleo?
Yeah.
They go, remember they used to tell me I could meet here every 5 minutes, man. I was,
No.
every hour on the hour. Man. What the hell are we doing with our life? Light us. Go ahead.
It says here.
Go ahead.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yes, yes.
Now these things, they reproved by these things, man.
Oh, yeah.
They're répugné, you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah, it's right.
It's disgusting.
The thought of it. Like you gotta dream about this shit.
Oh, better.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Pray for it. I swear, repentance.
You feel like the spirit left. As soon as I took a puff, the spirit left. Oh, I'm done.
Wake up and sweat, bro.
at me. But you can't control. But you know, you get to a spiritual level.
Yeah.
Control your. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Huh? Oh, who was one?
Yeah, reading on, it says, neither do man light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on the candlestick,
Who got umbrella? You got one?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
and give it but put it on the candlestick, and you give it light unto all that are in the house.
Oh, there you go. So like the brother was saying, we are a light as well. And when a brother speaks in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, that's to lighten others, you know. So we're candles, man. And you know, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, you're making another brother shine more.
Yeah.
Okay. Through the spirit, man. You know.
Let your
But
light.
that goes into charity.
Yeah.
That goes into charity too, man.
Yeah, because the light
Right.
that you're giving is not free.
Yeah.
In a sense, not free. In a sense, it's energy.
Yeah, it's work. It
It's
takes work.
work that you're putting out.
Because like we read in John 20, the 31st chapter, if you love me, feed my sheep. You know, and like you said, you know, feeding the sheep, you know, synonymous with giving them light, man, which is indeed work. You know, we did a lesson on that back then of how that, you know, teaching is an act of service that requires, you know, work. You know, you sit there, some study, things of that nature, and then you know, you make the quiz, whatever. It's a work. You know, in other words, it's service to your students. You know, so it's not no light thing.
Yeah, and another thing, you come into this knowledge, and you don't feel like speaking a lot, right? Because you know you feel like holding it in, but the charity, like you said, is letting it out and giving it. You know, that's that love. You know, that's it on that.
Reading on.
Yeah, that's true.
Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven.
And that's part of good works too. So when you talk to these people, you give them a certain level of light.
Yeah.
That's also a good work that you're doing unto those people.
Yeah.
You know, and they're like, wow, he's so good. Wow, you know. Sit on that.
2 Corinthians 4:6. For the Most High, who commanded the light to shine out of darkness, had shined in our hearts to give the light of the knowledge of the glory of Hamashiach, of the glory of the Most High, in the face of Hamashiach Yahushai. But we have this treasure in earthen vessels, that the excellency of the power may be of the Most High and not of us.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we have it in these earthen vessels. This was given to us, man. You know, we didn't do anything to acquire it. The Lord gave it to us. He chose us as vessels to receive it. You know, and the elect was chosen for what? To be the foundation of the earth. Okay, let me get Isaiah 60, verse 1.
It says here in Isaiah 60 and 1. Arise, shine,
Is
for
there
thy
another-
light
another
is come.
umbrella?
I don't have one.
Mwana monoto.
Go ahead.
Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But the Lord shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee.
Keep going.
Yeah. And the Gentiles shall come to thy light.
Right. So you got these other people, they come to our light.
Yeah.
You know? They see how we have the light, they want to come to our light. As long as you don't let let that light dim, you know, because a lot of times, like I said, when people make you want to, I ain't giving these people this, you know, I'm not showing no fucking light.
Yeah.
You know? Because the way people behave in it, but that's Satan. That's Satan. You understand what I'm saying? You know, and part of light is just showing forth your spirit, because if you're in the right spirit, good things are gonna come out of you.
Yes,
Anyway.
sir.
So it's not even that you got to make an effort to
It's already
teach a
in.
lesson. You're not teaching a lesson to these people. You're just talking.
Yeah.
You're just living. And the thing is, as you talk, you say spiritual things anyway. You say things that are righteous and light. I remember there's one person I was working with, Angelo, which the word Angelo means messenger, angel.
Yep.
He said, you know, you don't speak much, but when you speak, it has powerful, you know, it has force behind it. I was surprised when he said that. All I do is crack jokes and talk shit. You understand what I'm saying? But as you know, but I do say certain things here and there. You know, but I'm not trying to be deep at work.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I'm not trying to be deep at work. So what are they seeing? It's gonna come out. The scriptures speak about how a good tree is gonna give out good fruit.
Yeah.
Right? which is different from the other fruits that's being given out, man. Go on, bro. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, Matthew 12, and I'm gonna start at
Did you
34.
finish?
Oh, general.
There's just a bit more. It says here, and the Gentiles shall come to thy light, and kings to the brightness of thy rising.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, Matthew 4 and Matthew 12, and I'm gonna start at 34. Oh, generations of vipers.
Hey, a man's gift can bring him up next to kings, man.
That's what it says. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you let, because that's part of our, that's the best gift we have.
Yep.
Is this knowledge and this truth. So if we able to let our spirit, our individual spirits is, if we're the elect, we have beautiful spirits. Okay, period. All right. So if we let that shine throughout the world, you know what I'm saying? It's going to show forth good stuff. It's true, man. Because this world constantly wants you to suppress your spirit, man. So long they suppress my spirit in this fucking world. I'm at the point now, man. Just fuck it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yahushua wasn't suppressing himself. Yahushua wasn't suppressing his spirit. He came to do what he came to do. He didn't care who would listen. He
That's
didn't
true.
care.
That's true.
He came to do the will of the Father. He didn't care about anything else. He said what he had to say. He did the work that he had to do, and then that's it.
Go ahead, bro.
This is Wisdom of Solomon 6 and verse 15. It says, to think therefore upon her is perfection of wisdom, and whoso watcheth for her shall quickly be without care. So if you have that wisdom within you, you're going to be without care, man. And what the point of view of these people, man, how they see you, things of that nature. They're going to see the light. Who gives a fuck, And at the end of the day, mass majority, they're born in vain. They're born for destruction, man. So what you could do is express yourself in the righteous way, as a good ambassador of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. Because we're out and about, man, you're supposed to live a blameless lifestyle, man, to where that when that time comes where you're going to be persecuted, you have backup in the sense of witnesses that saw you and work out and about. No, that's not him. I could never see him do that, So they back you up, man.
There has to be a reason.
Yeah, there has to be. Exactly. Yeah.
People, they're supposed to love us, man.
Yeah.
They're supposed to love us, man. Go certain places, say, oh yeah, this is my friend, this is my brother,
That's right.
I show it to different, this is such and such, oh, how you doing, because they know me, man. You know what I'm saying? Because even though, if when I was first coming in, I could have talked to I don't want to talk to none of these people, especially if you look like another nation. I definitely wasn't trying to talk to you. All right? No, I'm dead serious. That's how my mind was back then. But that's how we all come in.
Yeah.
And then we certain brothers with the staff. Edomite, yo. The plane in the pot, pushing their kid in the pot. Yeah, Edomite. Back up. Going into slavery. But that's because what? Because you coming in, and you that's how you come in with the zeal and hot. You're mad.
Yeah, you're mad.
You're angry. Go ahead. Brother, I threw away some good punani. I'm just gonna keep it real with y'all, man. Some good Edomite things, man. Okay? Sugar plum.
Edomite.
Okay? Because what? Because I was all emotional, man.
Yeah.
She said one thing. Like I remember this one chick. She had a friend. Like she was like, "Oh yeah, my friend's into you," but then she was kind of talking like a black person. So in my mind, like, she's trying to mock us, So she was like, "Yeah, man, she's into you, yo. And then you can deal with her. She loves you." Like I'm like, bitch, why are you talking like that?
Yeah.
Nah, I just grew up around these people, bitch. Nah, you going into slavery. No, I'm serious, just like that. These people, what do you mean by these people? Like that type of spirit. No, I'm serious. And it's so crazy because the bitch kept calling me. I said, "Fuck you, bitch." I'm dealing, I'm into the black queens, I didn't say queens, but I'm into the black women, That spirit. When I was bugged out. I was bugged out. I was a babe. I was but a babe. Doing this thing. I was but a babe in the marsh As are some of you. Go ahead, man. Man.
That was it.
But ultimately, brother, that's what it was.
That's what-
And then when I think back, I'm like, yo, where did this get me in life? Where did this get me in life? Back then, you know, I was in good shape, and, you know. No, I only want the queens, well, not queens, but you know what I'm trying to say. I'm making jokes. The black one. Then as you start to grow, you start to find out they're the worst that you can ever think about dealing with. That's why the apostles always say to fucking avoid them. All right. Go ahead, bro. Salakia. Go ahead.
That was it, man.
Okay. You got some squat?
Yeah.
Go ahead, brother.
Matthew 12:34. O generations of vipers, how can ye, being evil, speak good things? For out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh.
Woo!
It says, a good man out of
So we gotta expect these people to speak evil, bro.
Yeah.
You know, you get mad, you get annoyed, but we can't get annoyed. We gotta expect them to speak evil. You say, well, what? You know, come on, this is not a good tree.
Oh, yeah.
What else you
Not a
expect?
good tree.
Even these chicks, right? When you deal with a chick, I was thinking about it the other day, because you know what's funny? Because you mentioned to me that you tend to get Christian chicks.
Mhm.
Just have to think about it. It's like, what kind of chicks do I attract you? You know what's funny? I attract them gothic,
Got tick, huh? Oh,
them
yeah.
old chicks, them weird chicks that be in them all black. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the ones that
Well,
like the one that was at the
Yeah.
those are the ones that actually vibe with me, you know, because they have more of a calm vibe.
Yeah.
They
Kind,
like
kind.
that calm type of thing, you know.
A lot of them is spiritual on the left hand side.
Yeah, I will.
Hey, Christians
But-
too.
Huh? Well, you know, it's more like the vibe, you know.
Yeah.
It's more the vibe, but it's funny because where was I going with that? You said something. Somebody said something.
Women that you vibe with.
No, but you said something. I was vibing off of something that somebody said.
He said, "Oh, the Christian attracts Christians."
Yeah,
and
but
then-
before that, somebody said something.
Oh, I read the precept.
Oh, a good tree, bringing forth good fruits.
Oh yeah. Dealing with these women, all these women are wicked.
They are,
Because at
yeah.
first I'm like, I ain't dealing with these chicks too demonic, but I'm like, wait a minute, all these chicks is demons.
That's right.
They're only, you know, when they could become decent is when they deal with you.
That's right. Yeah.
You can turn them decent if they follow your ways.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
Other than that, they're of the safe.
Oh yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? They really don't. They don't know no better. Some of them wearing these chains. They don't even know what the chain
fuck it
means.
is? They don't-
They're upside down pepper. They don't really know what it means. They listen to a rap band and they say, oh, it's cool. Okay, so you got to teach them the right way, man. Huh?
Fucking wear that shit anymore.
Yeah. But, hey, but you just teach them the right way. You know, you can kind of, and really you can't really force nothing into these hoes. You gotta kind of just kind of
Guide them,
kind of softly guide them.
Yeah.
You know.
Like you're shame them into
Personally.
You talk like my uncle. but anyways, but ultimately that's what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? And I was thinking about it. I was like, yeah, man. See, so you can hold back yourself. You know, and you don't know the purpose of why the Most High will make you link up with a certain person. You don't know the purpose, man.
Exactly. Yeah.
Maybe you have to get with her dad. Maybe her dad owns something that you know that can help you with. You don't know what the hell is going on. You just a character, a actor in the Most High's movie.
That's right.
And you're coming in contact with people the Most High sent your way.
Yeah.
You know? You know what I'm saying? Because even now, the other day, so you know me, I sometimes go into these different things, but there's a reason for what I'm saying. But just the other day, there's one chick, and she's like one of those, but she come up to me, she's all humble, like, yeah, I came to serve you the bread. Like it wasn't even supposed to be her serving me, but because I spent a little game to her the other time, she came to serve me the bread. She's like, yeah, I just had to see you. I was like, oh my God, is that? I was like, man, why wouldn't I take it?
Mm-hmm.
She looked good. She looked pretty good, So I was like, I'll take it, And then I'm like, all right, well, just give me your number. She's like, oh my God, okay. I was so happy you asked. I was like, what the fuck? I've been wasting time. I've been wasting time saying these chicks is too demonic. That's true. You know what I mean?
Exercise the demon out of it.
We're in Athens.
Oh yeah, Athens.
Yeah. Take what I want. I'll try to transform them. What the fuck? Shit.
You're a work in progress.
Come on, man. Anyways, go ahead, bro.
Verse 35, a good man out of the good
Yeah,
treasure
yeah,
of the
put that
heart
up, put that
bringeth forth good things,
Yep.
and an evil man out of the evil treasures bringeth forth evil things.
Okay. Okay.
Because that's all they know.
Shit.
If you only know evil, then that's the only thing that's gonna come out of your mouth. If you know good, if you know the Lord, you're gonna bring out that light.
Right.
That's it. Because again, what you let's say what you digest, that's what you bring out. If you're constantly meditating on the scriptures, the things that are pleasing unto the Lord, it's gonna show in your actions and in your speech.
Yeah.
But when you only know darkness, you only know the works of evil, the works of
Yeah.
Satan. That's what's gonna come out of you.
That's right.
That's it.
That's right. That's right. Okay. You got it, bro.
This is 1 Thessalonians 5 and verse 5. Ye are all the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness.
Yeah, we're not of darkness. Yeah, because again, we are the children of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. And he called us to do the works of righteousness, man. To follow the example of Yahushua. Okay, Yahushua had no darkness in him, man.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
This is the Most High is light, and in Him there's no darkness.
That's it.
And who's gonna come to you that way too? The elect. You know, the elect, man. You know, the elect is gonna be attracted to you, man. You know, and they're gonna want to be around you. You know. Oh. Why are you laughing? Your name should be changed to Yatazak.
Yeah.
Brother, laughing for no reason. Your name shall be no more behind.
Your name shall be.
Your name shall be no more. Yatazak folly. Yo, Joe, good.
This is John.
This is folly demon. Folly demon on you. Man.
Good.
Don't worry, it just comes and goes. We all get it. I get it all the time. Go ahead.
John 15 and 18. If the world hate you, you know that it hated me before it hated you. If you are of the world will love his own. But because you are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hates you.
Because again, the Lord took us out of darkness, so that we can walk in the light.
Yeah.
Okay, and again, the light is the justice is an abomination to the wicked, and the wicked is an abomination to the just, man. Okay, so there's that opposition. When you depart from evil, you become a prey. Okay, you become an enemy of the world. This is when Yahushua said, the princes of this world have nothing to do, have no part with me. They have nothing to do with me, man. Okay.
That's right.
Through his power, he's still making us walk in the midst of darkness.
Yes.
It's powerful in itself. I got some. Go ahead. Job 29 and 3.
Let me. They hate the light. Go ahead.
This is Job 29 and 3. When his candle shined upon my head, and when by his light I walked through darkness.
Yeah. So again, through the ways of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, you're able to maneuver in this wicked world, man, righteously. Because we know we know the things that are pleasing unto the Lord, man.
Yeah.
Okay, and we know how to abstain from what is not pleasing unto the Lord.
That makes you stand out too.
Yeah.
What we just read, the city. We said a city that is set on the hill cannot be hid, or a light in the midst of darkness can't hide it. You know.
Yeah.
And one thing is that the people in the world, they all have a price. Whatever it is, they all have a price. Okay, whether it's women, whether it's money, whether it's position, glory, they can be bought. But the servants of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, even death won't separate.
That's right.
Those that fear the Lord from the love of the Lord. Man. Okay, so they've already been bought with a price. Those that belong unto the Lord belong unto the Lord, and no one can take them out of it.
No one can take out of the Most High's hand.
That's it.
Hold on. I have a thought process I want to pull out. Go ahead.
John-
Read that.
John 3:19, and this is the condemnation, that light is come into the world,
Yeah. Right. The light is, which is Yahweh Shai, which is in us. Go ahead.
and men love darkness rather than light,
Right.
because their deeds were evil.
Right. So though their deeds are evil, that's why they don't like the light. So you know what? The people that are most repelled from us are those whose deeds are the most evil. You understand what I'm saying? Or starting with the wicked elite. Okay. They could never vibe with us. Even if they don't know who we are, they can never vibe with us because the spirit will say, I don't like that. I hate this guy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because their spirit, they've done so much evil and wickedness. The light is just a torment unto them.
It's condemning them.
Oh, that's the shadow of death,
Mm-hmm.
right?
That's
But
right.
even these regular people, some certain people have done so much wickedness in this life that when they see we just bother them.
Yeah.
That's why the scriptures speak about how also a wicked woman is given
Given
to
as
the
a
portion of a
to
wicked man,
Wow.
because
Wow.
the more wicked the woman is, the more she's going to be attracted to the darkness.
Yeah.
You understand? So we kind of have to get women. They're all wicked, but the ones that ain't, the lesser of the wicked.
Mm, yeah.
You know, they got to be in a certain spectrum of,
Yeah.
you know, just a thought process I'm thinking of, you know? Because then most I ain't going to have the elect be with the demon, because eventually, first of all, eventually he's going to get rid of.
That's right.
They're
That's
going
right.
to be get got rid of. Okay? But you know what, brother? Because sometimes the woman could do wicked shit, but that doesn't mean she was the worst person in the earth.
Yeah.
Mm,
Because all these women are wicked. That don't mean she was the worst, most wicked woman, or a woman who has done the most wickedness. This means Satan got her. Because remember, everyone that we deal with, Satan uses them and goes through them.
that's right. That's right. Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? To fuck with us. So you got to think of it that way too. It doesn't necessarily mean, oh yeah, that means I was with a wicked woman. She's wicked just like every other woman, but that doesn't mean that she's the most wicked.
Mm,
You understand what I'm saying?
It
Go ahead.
says, there's a daughter better than many women, something like that.
A woman will be given to any man, but every one daughter is over another. Roughly paraphrasing.
Yeah, something like that.
Yep. Yeah, because so they're not all. Well, you can get that. Matter of fact, if you know where it is. Okay.
In other words, someone better than us.
Some are better than others, and the elect is going to get those that are on the better
On the
spectrum.
better.
And it don't matter really how it seems like their, you know, their lifestyle, how it seems like, because the scriptures say even. I'm not telling you to get it.
Yeah.
But I'm not
The
telling you. I'm
harlots,
not telling you to
they
do with a
can get
harlot. But the scriptures say that even the harlots make it before the publicans, man. So some of them are actually alright, and like compared to other ones. They're doing that. They did that. They're doing that shit, but they don't want to do that shit.
At least they're honest.
You know, and some of them are honest too. Go ahead, bro.
Sirach 36 and 21. A woman will receive.
Some of them. Don't put a broad. Oh, they're honest. No.
I said some.
There's a few of them. Go ahead.
A woman will receive
Hold the
every
record.
man. Yet is one daughter better than another. Some.
Few. Sprinkle. Go
The
ahead.
elect of the whole. Sirach 36 and 21. A woman will receive every man. Yet is one daughter better than another.
That's right. That's right. Right. So back then they didn't have no choice of who they married, man.
Yeah.
But now,
Okay. But every daughter's not on the same level, man. Every daughter's not on the same level. And that's another thing too. If a woman is somewhat righteous, right? Her husband is not gonna be the most demonic nigga in the earth either.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why the scripture speaks about how the unbelieving, the believing wife
yeah.
can sanctify the
Yeah.
unbelieving husband. You know, he may be in that, Roman, Greek, or Babylonian mindset, but her righteousness can kind of convert him,
Yeah. It's true.
depending if the Most High wants it, right? Sit on that.
There's a bit more on John.
Go ahead.
John 3:20. For everyone that doeth evil hateth the light, neither cometh to the light, lest his deeds should be reproved. But he that doeth truth cometh to the light, that his deeds may be made manifest, that they are wroth in the Most High.
Yeah, we're in a time, by the way, to just to say this, man. We're in a time to, if you got your peoples, you want to anoint them, man. Okay, we're coming down to the wire. Things about to get wild, man. You know what I'm saying? I already told my people, listen, it's time for an anointing. I'm gonna give you an anointing, and they're with it.
You with it?
They're 100% with it. We mean they're happy to hear it. You know, before I pop, you didn't really, believe in it, But then he started, Then he started. He's like, nah.
Mm-hmm.
Like even what I said, what I said. He said, Yeah, just let me know. Let me know. You know what I'm saying? And my mom always been with it. You know? Go ahead, bro.
And that's it.
So that's the spirit. But we gotta also get, which I want to find out the damn thing to take out, because there's a formula to take. I gotta look that up. You know, I want to look that up before we get to even June. But we don't know what the hell they gonna do in the time of the soccer, man, the FIFA, man. We don't know what they're gonna do. You understand what I'm saying? But we see how things can go. So I want to get that formula and tell them to take this, and even us ourselves, because we don't know. Which I'm not saying. I don't think it's really going. I don't really believe so. Mostly them. But I mean, I'll take some just in case, just because. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, because they said that if you sleep with certain women, you could get, you know.
Yeah, I heard that too.
We don't. You know, but I don't think it's going. I don't think it's going to be on the same level.
It could be sexually.
Huh?
It could be sexually transmitted.
The juice, you know, that's what they've been saying. But you know what? Honestly, I believe it's just going to be for those that are good. Honestly speaking. You know, I believe we're good, you know?
He's the one that controls it.
Right.
There's no weapons, man.
Right. That's right. Go ahead. Because I believe those that took the juice, they're the ones. They need to take that shit. You know? In order to get that shit out of them, though. Or unless they get healed by spiritual power. But right now, the spiritual power ain't turned up all the way yet. You know what I mean? It's not turned up all the way yet. So now you need to take what you can. If you took that juice, take what you can to get that out of your system, man. You know, there's ways to detox from that, man. Go ahead, bro.
Oh yeah, everything can be healed. By
Start with that.
they can make this ease. There's a remedy.
Yeah, there's a
for
cure.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
I got what you asked for earlier.
Okay,
So
go
like,
ahead.
it says the word healing all things.
Yeah, it
starting
starts-
with
yeah.
prayer, starting
That's
with prayer, starting
That's
with
right.
anointing,
That's
starting
right.
with faith.
That's right.
Because again, we can pray for you, you can do all that, but if you don't
Yep.
believe,
That's right.
you have to believe.
You have to believe.
Yeah, because even with certain miracles that Yahweh Shai did, he told them just go, you know, it's going to be done because I know you believe. You know, so it shows you have to believe too. You just do a prayer, yeah, just do it, and you don't believe. It doesn't work like that.
Nope.
You know?
That's a little thing.
So like as you said, when Yahushua told that centurion,
Yep.
go, your daughter is healed, he just left. But imagine on the way, he's like, fuck, Yahushua didn't even come with me. It's bullshit. You know, he's a false prophet.
No, he want no.
No, he
How
said
Shai
don't
said,
come.
"Let me come into."
Yeah,
He said,
he
"No,
said,
don't
don't
even
come.
go in my
Okay,
house.
okay,
I'm not
okay.
worried.
Yeah.
Just tell me and it'll
Just
be
say,
done."
It'll happen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so even that, he said that don't even.
Yep.
You know, so again, that shows the level of faith that he had. You know, and imagine. But I think there was one that he said go your way.
Yeah, that's the
And
one.
then- Yeah, there's one that he left.
Yep. And at the same time, he told him to go. That's when his kin was healed.
Yeah. So for that one, so like for that one, imagine like he's walking back home. He's like, Yahushua is a liar, talking shit, you know. But he believed.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's through faith. Yeah.
Well, the scripture, he always said, "Your faith had made thee whole."
Matthew 9:22. But Yahushua turned him about, and when he saw her, he said, "Daughter, be of good comfort. Thy faith had made thee whole." And the woman was made whole from that hour.
That's right. That's right.
From that hour.
There's many examples of Yahweh Shai healing his men, and he said, "Verily, verily, the things that I do, you shall do also even greater works." You know, there's numerous accounts, man. Elisha, right, healing the men that had leprosy. You know, many accounts of Yahweh Shai healing. Okay, that's all throughout the scriptures. That's a demonstration of his power.
Right.
There was even that water, the lake or river,
Yeah.
that whoever would go into it, they would be healed. An angel would
When
touch
an
it.
angel goes in.
Yeah, I believe it was like once a year or something like that. But yeah, man.
It was the first one who went in.
There's a lot of stuff out there, man. Okay, that Yahweh Shai can do. You know? But you need the faith, man. To go in that water, you need to have faith.
Yeah. So why would you be even waiting here?
Yeah.
Because they were waiting to be the first to get in there. They had to have believed.
Yeah.
Anyways, that was it on that?
Done.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, this is Job 24 and verse 17. It says, "For the morning is to them even as the shadow of death.
Right.
If one know them, they are in the terrors of the shadow of death."
That's right. So they don't like the light. The light is an offense to the wicked. Okay? Right? Just like the darkness is an offense to us, man. When we look at how we feel when we hear something that's not true. Oh, it's a fucking lying.
Yeah,
You know when they talk about evolution?
yeah.
20 minutes, this is bullshit. You're talking about bull- We get aggravated.
That's true.
Right? So how much more how are they're gonna get aggravated just like that from you're in the light. Especially the more wicked they are. You speak on that?
Yeah, that's in the nature, man.
Yep.
Like we mentioned before, how the just is abomination to the
That's right.
to the wicked, and the wicked is an abomination against the just.
That's right.
There's two opposing forces.
Yes.
Yeah, this is Proverbs 29 and verse 27. An unjust man is an abomination to the just, and he that is upright in the way is abomination to the wicked.
That's right. That's right.
So just as I said, if you're doing right, they hate you. Just as that's the reason why they wanted to get rid of Yahushua. If we let him alone, everyone's gonna believe him. We're gonna lose our position, this and that. The Romans wanted him out because they didn't want to make another king for Israel, this and that, But yeah, so they hated Yahushua because he was a representation of righteousness on the earth. Okay, while they were, while the rest of the world was pushing wickedness.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like in this kingdom, it's basically Esau's heaven.
Right.
And for us, this is a hell for us, man.
That's it.
Just like in the kingdom, it's gonna be heaven for us, but for him, it's gonna be hell. Because what's gonna be the standard or the base of our rulership? Righteousness,
Right.
light. And here it's the opposite: darkness and wickedness, man.
Yeah, that's
You know?
why. Guys, like,
No.
that's why we really can't help this kingdom prosper. What can we do to make this kingdom prosper, which is ruled by Esau? Well, Yahushua said it. Okay, the prince of this world has nothing in me, so I must go. Just like in the kingdom, they're not gonna be. What are they gonna do to help the kingdom prosper besides building? You know what I'm saying? After a certain amount of time. That's the Job 30. So
Shut the builder.
Yeah.
fuck that nigga, man.
It's gonna be building.
You might have to share that clown. Okay,
I don't want it. You can't come in my place.
Because he's a peg. He's a peg artist.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, that guy that walks around saying racist comments. Yeah, he's a peg artist.
Oh, okay. I saw him this morning. Yeah, they don't want to do.
Yeah,
I'm going to jail.
he's going to jail. Yeah.
Where he belongs.
Yeah, Khan. So it says in the book of Job says, "Whose strength did not profit me." Job 30. Because Edomite, how can Edomites profit you
They
in
can't.
a righteous kingdom?
They can't.
They have no use, man.
They can't. Listen, Esau with Jake. Esau's like when you have a light switch. You put the light switch one way, it's gonna be light. That's Jake. You put it the other way, it's gonna be darkness. It can't be in the middle.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? So once Esau's light is on, when Esau's darkness is on, there's no light. So it can't be beneficial to us. Yes. No.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
you're
you
supposed to. You're supposed to. Yes.
It's over
Post
there.
over there,
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Go ahead.
Amos 3 and 3, can two walk together except they be agreed?
Yep.
Yeah, you can't. That's like two person can walk together unless they be agreed, man. Because if each individual has their own idea, their own way, here it is. There's a cross path. This guy wants to go that way. The guy wants to go this way. It doesn't work like that, man. It's either one person's gonna succumb to the other person's plan, man. And we know that we're stubborn in righteousness. We're not gonna fold and join the darkness, man. If you see somebody that's not with it, it's not about what we're doing, man. We just say, okay, cool, you do you, man.
That's right.
And we're gonna continue our way, which is the right way, man. Because once again, it's about influence too, right? Like the brother was going earlier, these people, they try to dim out your light, right? And we know that, we're not gonna let that happen. That's why we surround ourselves, with the brothers. Because we each try to, let each other's light grow as each passing day goes on, man.
You know?
Sharpen, scripture say iron sharpens iron.
Yep.
You can help illuminate a brother's light if it's low.
That's
Yeah.
right, brother.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. That's the importance of fellowshipping too.
That's right.
When you fellowship, you know, you what's it called? You enhance one another, man. You know, you might have a long day, and then you know you talk to a brother. You know, you get up in the spirit, man. You know, brother's sick, you help him out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, things of that nature, man, to help one another, man. Because in the world, when you go out, man, you just get drained the whole day, bro. You know, having to be Clark Kent and all that. And so you need that release, bro. You need to, you know, be yourself. You know, and we're ourselves mainly around the brothers, man. You know.
Well, that's one of the things that the people of Okinawa were. That's what helped with their longevity or living
lesson
long.
on it.
The fact that they had a good surrounding, a good community, a
Yes,
good little
yes.
circle around them.
I see you did a lesson on it.
Yeah.
They're always moving too. That's another thing.
They're always moving.
They're always moving. So you always got to be moving, man. You get in that spirit in the kingdom, just sitting down on the couch, watching Netflix and videos all day. You got to move, man. So now I'm in the spirit of I love moving.
Yeah.
I love being in motion. You know, which is a good thing. It keeps you healthy. It keeps you in shape. You know. Right?
Yeah, it says here in Luke 22 and 31, and the Lord said, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan had desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat. But I have prayed for thee, that thy faith fail not. And when thou art converted, strengthen thy brethren. So again, giving that light, you know, making sure to give that light unto another brother so that he can move on and do the same, you know. Edifying and building each other up, you know? Because you're not always going to be in the spirit. You're not always going to be at the peak, let's say, of your spirit, being spiritual 100% all the time. You know, sometimes you need a brother to push you, to motivate you to get in that mindset. You see, to get you out of the rut.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. Sometimes you might not always be in the spirit.
This is Proverbs 27 and verse 17. It says, iron sharpeneth iron, so a man sharpeneth the countenance of his friend. I'm going to jump down to verse 19. It says, as in water face entereth the face, so the heart of man to man. You know, and that's exactly how it is, man. You know, as brothers we sharpen one another. Right, like the brother was going into, and I read the second part of how that as waters entereth face to face, so the heart of man to man. Because you know, brother, point out a flaw that you have that you know you can work on, or a gift that you don't know about, right? Because you know certain things requires an outside opinion for you to really see it, man. You know, because you know yourself to a certain point, you know. Certain things you still don't know, right? Yeah, that was it, man.
Yeah, so that light needs to be shed. You know, somebody, a brother sheds light in your strength. You know, there's another precept that said it's what is better than a word. You know, as far as a word of counsel. You know, that's something that's good for the soul, man. Hearing words of counsel. You know. That's something what?
I'm looking through.
I think I followed you too far. This is
Make sure the camera can hear you, brother.
Sirach, Ecclesiasticus 18, and verse 17. It says, "Lo, is not a word better than a gift?
That's it.
But both are with a gracious man."
Yeah, a gracious man is a man of the Lord. You know. You know, so a word is better than a gift, because the word is here to build you long term. A gift that can benefit you for the moment, you know. But as far as a word, that's a lifetime benefit, you know. And that's what Yahweh Shah is doing with his men. He's ultimately building them up through the word for the kingdom of heaven, you know. to be the wise men of the kingdom of heaven, you know, to establish righteousness on the
Shalom.
earth.
No, that was in
GNT. I'm gonna start off verse 16. Sirach 18 and 16 in the GNT. Your words count for more than what you give. Even dew gives some relief during a spill of hot water. Yes, kind words are more effective than the best of gifts. And if you are really
Kind words, man. So once again, the iron sharpening the iron, man. Okay. You know? Right?
it says, yes, kind words are more effective than the best of gifts. And if you are really concerned, you will give both.
Oh, read that again.
Oh yeah, it says, verse 16, your words count for more than what you give. Even dew gives some relief during a spill of hot water or hot weather. Yes, kind words are more effective than the best of gifts. And if you're really concerned, you will give both.
Yeah, the people receive you as if like when you come in, they act like a celebrities in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, I go to certain places. Like when practicing be more gentle, where it is moving, especially after that lesson that the elder from Las Vegas did.
Yeah.
You know, it made me say, let me tap more in. Not that I don't tap in. It's just that a lot of times you just don't want to be bothered with these people, but you tap into that spirit. It's okay. You don't mind.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not fake. 'Cause I don't like being fake. I'm not a fake type of person. I don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's you got to tap into the spirit to do that. And yeah, man. And these people, hi. Even the most people that's the most meanest people. You know what I mean? Like even my landlord, she's like the type of she's like a hard. Like, a lot of people may not get along with her because of her personality, right? But you deal in a certain way, and they'll love you.
That's right.
Okay, that's what it is when it says make your words be seasoned with salt. You have to know how to answer each person. You have to know how to deal with different personalities, man, different spirits. Okay, and that's some major skill, man. That's some skill. Some skill, man. You don't gain that from being in your comfort zone.
Yeah.
You don't gain that because me, I'm a person. I like to talk to people. Even growing up, I didn't like to talk to people. I didn't want to talk to people. Right? So what? I have to get out of my comfort zone to speak. Right? So that what? It becomes easy. It becomes second nature. Go ahead, bro. Mosquitoes is out, man.
So like,
Get some peppermint.
could you read that one last time?
Yep. From the top or from the top?
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. Sirach 18 and verse 16 in the GNT, it says, your words count for more than what you give. Even dew gives some relief over a spill of hot weather. Yes, kind words are more effective than the best of gifts. And if you are really concerned, you will give both.
And you put that into perspective with the word, the word of the Most High, man, the Bible. Okay, it says that the word that I speak unto you, they are life. Okay, they're life and spirit. Okay, so these words, they're more valuable than any gift this world could offer, man. Okay, because not only, as we were talking about, these words have words can make an impact on the long term. Through these words, through our faith in these words, we changed our whole lifestyle, man. You see, we changed our whole identity persona, man. We're completely different persons from that moment that we started believing and really we converted. Okay, we converted. We're completely different persons, man. Just off our faith of these words, man. You see, because we see the value, we believe the things that these words have to offer, man. Okay. So again, that precept is true. If you correlate it with the concept of the word of the Most High itself, see, it's more precious than what the world can offer.
Just to add to the point too, because words have vibration, right? Because when you say a kind word, let's say you go to someone to give them a compliment, or vice versa, someone gives you a compliment, you feel good. It gives you like a little boost of confidence. right? A contrary if one comes and, you know, they insult you, then you kind of feel like, you know, it feels weird, right? Showing you the power of words, man, which I'm pretty sure there was an experiment that was done to a plant. You know, the person came every day, told the plant negative words, and then died. And then on the opposite side, gave him good words, kind words, the plant flourished. You know, so showing you how that words are very powerful, man. Like the brother read, that kind word could go very far, man. You know, you see someone with their head down, they're having a bad day, comfort them with a few words, they feel good afterwards, man. You uplifted them. You know? So it's important.
Well, that's why the chick gave me the number 2,
Quick.
because I was telling her kind words, you know. So, you know, so it is what it is, you know.
Yeah.
So then it's like they don't forget you,
Right.
you know.
Because the people of the world, they don't usually do that, man. You know, give other people kind words, have conversations and whatnot. You know,
Unless they want something out of it.
exactly.
Yeah.
And when you do that, you actually don't want nothing. You know, they appreciate it.
Yep.
You know, 'cause, you know, people are just, they're just bad for themselves and selfish. You know, they don't. You know, it's rare you see someone actually, you know, engage you and actually thoughtful, give you kind words and, you know, conversation.
Yeah.
To meet someone genuine.
Genuine. You know,
Yeah, genuine, yeah.
that's why they appreciate it when you do it, man.
Yeah.
Because everybody's catching hell. You know.
That's right. Go ahead, bro.
This is Colossians 4 and verse 5. It says, walk in wisdom towards them that are without, redeeming the time. Let your speech be always seasoned, always with grace, seasoned with salt, that ye may know how ye ought to answer every man.
And that comes with experience. You know, you being, like the brother mentioned, you being in putting yourself in uncomfortable positions, going outside of your comfort zone. You know?
Yes.
Because again, you have to exercise that attribute. You're not just gonna wake up one day and be like Neo, I know Kung Fu. No, man, you gotta go through it. You gotta exercise those. It's an ability that has to be practiced.
Yeah, yeah. We're being groomed up to be future rulers and judges, and a ruler, a judge. You know, when it comes to diplomatic matters, he has to conversate with 40 years.
That's right.
Get out his comfort zone and speak to heathens.
The heat I just got.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, he has to do it because that's part of the duty. That's part of the job. So,
Didn't King David do it?
yeah,
King Solomon. Well, King David was friends pretty much with the Ammon.
yeah,
He just sent gifts to his son and all that, or like kind words.
Yep.
And his son thought he was mocking him.
Yeah.
No, he was cool with it.
yeah.
Right? So you gotta learn to be cool with people that, you know, the mammon of this world, man.
Yes, sir.
You know? Go ahead.
In the book of James 3 and 13, who is a wise man, and do it with knowledge among you, let him show out of a good conversation his work with meekness of wisdom.
That's right. So those that are wise, you gotta you gotta watch to see, and we gotta watch to see everyone who's wise to see. You know, they have this aspect, they have this aspect. Let's see, you know, how to add that to our arsenal.
That's right.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Learn from their experience. As you were saying, it's easier to learn from someone else's experience than you learning yourself.
That's right.
You take the good and you spit out the bones.
Yeah. Because they had to go through the bumps and the bruises, the cuts, the wounds, to get to that understanding.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You can avoid the cuts and the bruises and the wounds by seeing what happened to them.
That's right.
And them explaining to you, right? So that's the smartest way, you know. See, a smart man learns from his own mistakes. A wise man learns from others' mistakes. You know.
Yeah.
Sit on that.
That's it.
Yes.
Right.
Okay. You got something?
No.
Okay, go ahead, bro.
Yeah. This is Sirach 6 and verse 36. No, I'm gonna start at verse at verse 32. It says, my son, if thou wilt, thou shalt be taught. And if thou wilt apply thy mind, thou shalt be prudent. If thou love to hear, thou shalt receive understanding. And if thou bow thine ear, thou shalt be wise. Stand in the multitude of elders, and cleave unto him that is wise. Be willing to hear every godly discourse, and let not the parables of understanding escape thee.
That's how you're gonna learn.
And if thou seest a man of understanding, get thee betimes unto him,
And like the brother mentioned, there should be a whole congregation here, man. You know, learning from this from these words, man. From this gift. We're putting people on game, man. Okay, the same way that the elder apostles did unto us, man. Okay, you see, we're really here for the elect. Okay, but really this knowledge is out of this world, man. You know, people should be lined up trying to get this knowledge off us, man. You know.
Yeah, it says, if thou seest a man of understanding, get thee betimes unto him, and let not thy foot, and let thy foot wear the steps of his door. Let thy mind be upon the ordinances of the Lord, and meditate continually in his commandment. He shall establish thine heart, and give thee wisdom at thine own desire.
So the more you want wisdom, the more you should strive to meditate on the commandments. The more you should strive to watch videos. The more you should be more immersed in this truth, man. Okay, because as much as you want it, that's as much as you're gonna get, man. The Lord's gonna increase you if He sees the effort that you put in.
Right.
You know. Because again, wisdom comes from Him, man.
He that soweth little shall reap little.
That's it.
Right.
You know? Sit on that?
That was in my question.
You got something you found here?
Yeah, speaking of wisdom and what King Solomon acquired, verse I'll start at verse 13. I learned diligently and do communicate her liberally. I do not hide her riches.
That's it. Yahushua also did not hide her riches. I said, I speak to you daily. I was at the temple teaching daily. And nothing did I do in secret.
For she is a treasure unto man that never faileth, which they that use become the friends of the Most High, being commended for the gifts that come from learning.
Wow. Commended for the gifts that come from learning. That's it.
You're supposed to always be learning.
Yep.
Always be adding to your arsenal, man.
That's it.
I'm always adding to my arsenal. I'm always learning. Okay? And well, that's what he even commended the unjust steward.
That's it.
Okay? For his wisdom, dealing with the man. He said, wow, I like that. You know, because he's using wisdom. You know? Go ahead.
The Most High has granted me to speak as I would, and to conceive as is meet for the things.
Hey, the wicked can use wisdom too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does not mean they're wise. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Yeah, it says, the Most High has granted me to speak as I would, and to conceive as is meet for the things that are given me, because it is He that leadeth unto wisdom and directeth the wise. Verse 16, for in His hand are both we and our words, all wisdom also, and knowledge of workmanship. For He hath given me certain knowledge of the things that are, namely to know how the world was made, and the operation of the elements, the beginning, ending, and midst of the times, the alterations of the turning of the sun and the change of seasons, the circus of years and the positions of the stars, the natures of living creatures and the furies of wild beasts, the violence of winds and the reasonings of men.
Those are things that we're going to obtain in the kingdom, you know, when we're changed. The knowledge that we can obtain in the kingdom, and much more. Because again, we're going to be, in a sense, ever learning in the kingdom of the
Oh, yeah.
We're going to have nothing but time to perfect and master the things that we get into. If you want to take 1,000 years to become a swordsman, it will take 1,000 years.
1,000 years?
To perfect the craft, you know?
Oh, yeah. You're going to still learn.
Yeah.
You're going to still be learning.
Oh, the new metals, I guess.
Yeah.
Different blade.
Yeah, it's different. But also these different things that King Solomon acquired, he shared it with others. You know, he didn't just hold it in. You know what I'm saying?
Let me keep that.
Well, that's why the book of Proverbs is written.
Yeah.
The book of Ecclesiastes is written. Okay. You know, those are different instructions that he's sharing. You know, knowledge that he's sharing. Okay, it says here.
So that could be because it says what's the profit of the wisdom that is hid? You know, it's like a treasure that is
right.
You know, you have to, it's there. Wisdom is there to
put out.
To put out, man. It's as if you're hiding your talent.
Yeah.
And that angered the master, man. You You know, the Lord gives you this truth so you can promote it. It's not for you to keep it for yourself. It's not yours.
For yourself.
Labor,
Wisdom.
wisdom did not
Yeah.
labor
Get
for
it.
own self, you know.
Yeah, man. I mean, and to be honest, you know, it's true. You know, I keep trying to hold it in. Like, well, I'm not holding it, but I mean, like when, you know, a lot of us are accustomed to keeping it in amongst people of the world.
Yeah.
But when you actually start to give them a little something here and there in a way of salt and season,
Yeah.
yo, they get a particular reaction from you, man. Remember this one chick said, "Yo, give me your number, man. Give me your number." Yeah, I kind of rejected it, but I could have, you know, thinking back, and why not? It depended. Well, first of all, I got to check his spirit out.
Yeah.
But you know what I didn't, because he was kind of proud too. That's why I didn't, because he had a kind of proud spirit to him.
Okay.
You know. So I could, but you know, but then again, you know, Jake is all messed up in the mind too. You know, they got insecurities. That's why they have that like defensive shield. It's all kind of shit going on with these people, man. But you know, they have a particular reaction to you when you do show forth your light, even amongst them. You know, so yeah, you know, going to a different aspect of it. Yeah, we push out the truth now. But, you know, we have to have our light shining wherever we go, man. You know, and not be afraid to express. You know, with season and salt. Understand that. I'm not telling you to go out there. Oh, y'all are Edomites. No. See, when you first come in that spirit, you got to learn to. Now we're in a time we don't have time to be playing no games. You got to get on it quick. Understand what this is about. Go ahead. You got it? Got something?
That was
Okay.
I mean, I can finish it. It says,
Okay.
It says, it says the diversities of and all such things as are either.
What happened? This
secret
thing
or
just went
manifest.
said you're live again. Check
Them
what's
I
going
know.
on. Go ahead. It went like reloaded. Check to see if something happened. Go ahead. It's good. Go back a little bit. Go back like 10 minute. Okay, that was it on that. You got some? You got some, Shaquat?
It's still good.
It's good.
Yeah.
Okay, Con. We'll just read it again. Read what you was ready.
Okay, this is Wisdom of Solomon 7 and verse.
So it's good, eh?
The natures of living creatures and the furies of wild
I was
beasts.
supposed to get that nettle tea. I forgot to get it for the allergies. Nettle tea's for the allergies. I forgot to get it. I was supposed to get it a couple of weeks ago. I forgot one. Go ahead.
It says the violence of winds and the reasonings of men, the diversities of plants and the virtues of roots, and all such things are as either secret or manifest. Them I know.
All right. So King Solomon was studying things to learn wisdom. Because you know what? Even in all these living things, there's wisdom to learn. Even about life. The way trees grow. The way animals behave. Right? He said, there's a scripture that says, look at the ant.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That was sluggard. Right? Matter of fact, get that.
Yeah, that's what good.
Bring it out. Because ultimately, man, hey, that's teaching you a lot of things, man. Oh, and that's good for. Oh yeah, that's a good one to bring out too. Because that's for that sluggard spirit, that slothful, demonic. That's I just hate that spirit more than anything else. Okay. I despise that spirit, man. You know, because we've all had that spirit in the society, because that society gives you lethargic shit. But you know, that's why you gotta fucking keep moving, man. Keep moving, man. Move. Okay? You know? And motivate yourself, you know, and you know, well, eating right too. Getting your health in order too can help you to, get your kidneys going properly, so that you have good motivation, man. Yes. Kidneys ain't working, your motivation is low. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is Proverbs 6 and verse 6. It says, "Go to the ant, thou sluggard."
Because that has to do with your testosterone.
Okay.
Okay? Kidneys. Well, you know, kidneys specifically. Go ahead.
Yeah, Proverbs 6 and verse 6. "Go to the ant, thou sluggard, consider her ways,
Yeah.
and be wise."
Yeah, the ant is always moving. Ants are always. When you see an ant sleeping, you ever seen an ant sleep? I never seen an ant sleep. The ants is moving. Huh?
I see them sleep.
You see? I never see. Every time I see them, they're working.
Good.
Okay.
Huh? Where are you going to catch your ants?
He catches everything. He catches everything. I don't question it.
You know about
But okay, they sleep. Okay, I know. Everything has to sleep. Every creature has to recharge, brother. The water. My point is that whenever, if you look at them on the ground now, then I guarantee you're not going to see one taking a nap.
No, that's
Okay,
right.
it's moving. Oh, I seen one the other day. I seen it was they put down the bread, the piece of bread, and it was sleeping. They used the bread. I see what he used the piece of bread as a pillow. Okay, I stand corrected. Okay, they use the bread as pillow. So ultimately, the point of the matter is they're always working, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so what? Not even for now, for the future.
Yeah.
That's the point, for the future, right? When Joseph put those things away, he put it away for the future.
That's right.
Right? So that's why it's important to keep moving, keep working. So that, hey, because even when you deal with business, you have up months, you have low months.
Yeah.
Right? So in the up months, you can't you got to make sure you're getting that bread in from the up months, and you don't just squander it because of the low months. So that you're still good.
Yeah.
You know?
Absolutely.
Which I witnessed that recently. You know, it's just like, you know, because like, okay, so since I've been dealing with things the way I've been dealing with things, you know, although, you know, take months and months and months to get things, you know, somewhat in order, to the spirit of Yahweh should be how it's shot. It, you know, now that when certain things happen, I'm up, it's there. It's there. It's there. I don't have to chase for it. It's there. You understand what I'm saying? So it takes some off you. Then if you just squander, or if you're too sluggish and you're missing days, and then it's not there, and then, oh my gosh, I need it, and then that becomes stress.
Right.
But when you have it, it's not stress no more. Okay? Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. It says, "Go to the ant, thou
Or
sluggard."
not as much. It's not really not stress no more, because that's wisdom being a defense unto you.
Right.
You see? Go ahead.
Yeah. It says, "Consider her ways and be wise,
Yeah.
which having no guide, overseer, or ruler, provideth her meat in the summer, and gathereth her food in the harvest."
See that? See that? Gather her food in the harvest, man. Right? Provide, right? So they always have food ready, available for them to eat. You see that? That's it on that?
I can continue. It says, verse 9, "How long wilt thou sleep, or sluggard?"
How long you gonna relax? And it's a spirit, because you're not getting out. You're not trying to get out of that spirit. So you're in that lazy spirit. So it's just gonna constantly build up, because it's comfort. It's comfort to what? The flesh.
Right.
The flesh always wants comfort. The flesh can't get enough comfort. You know, if it's up to the flesh, you know what I mean? It would be 24/7 comfort. But guess what? You don't grow in comfort.
Yes, sir.
You don't learn in comfort. Go ahead.
Yeah, it says, "How long wilt thou sleep, or sluggard? When wilt thou arise out of thy sleep?
Yeah.
Yet a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to sleep, so shall thy poverty come as one that traveleth, and thy
Brothers yawning now. but huh? but ultimately, right? It's what goes back to habit. It goes back to habit, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Yeah, it says, verse 11, so shall thy poverty come as one that traveleth, and thy want as an armed
It
man."
goes back to habit, man. Everything goes back to habit, man. Before I wasn't walking, I thought, the car. Now I don't want to take the car. I don't want to touch the car. You know, I got some of you brothers taking the metro now too, and y'all don't want to touch the car. You know, as much, right? Because it becomes now this is the lifestyle. See, it's a lifestyle now, and that's what you want. You want these things to become a lifestyle, so that it's not even a burden to you no more.
Right.
That's right.
See, when it's a burden, that's when it's hard because you're not accustomed to it yet. But when you get accustomed to it, it's no longer a burden to you. It's a way of life, and then you can see the benefit of it.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Go ahead.
What was it? Got something?
Yep.
Ecclesiastes 11.
Go ahead, bro.
This is Ecclesiastes 11:1. Cast thy bread upon the waters, for thou shalt find it after many days. Give a portion to 7 and also to 8, for thou knowest not what evil shall be upon the earth.
It's saving.
That's a Go Habs Go flag, bro. I was like,
Oh,
okay.
I thought your shot was coming early. Wait a minute, the MOTB, the destruction of Babylon.
Because all of a sudden it was suck.
The brother's like the destruction of Babylon. The MOTB dropping the water. Babylon, the MOTB. I know.
Get right, repent.
The power.
Come closer.
heavy fans, bro. It's crazy.
Yo, I was I was wondering too. The brothers had to tell me. I was like, I'm gonna have a watch. I'm looking at the watch. Did people have the chip? Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm reading the NLT, Ecclesiastes 11 and verse 1. NLT, it says, send your grain across the seas, and in time, profit will flow back to you.
That's right. Hey, that goes also into business. Because at first in business, you got to invest in it. And you got to put this in it. But that's the only way to get it back.
That's right.
For it to profit you. You see what I'm saying? It's the only, you got to do it. In order to get it back, it's the only way. And the more you put in, the more potential is coming back. That's how it works too. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, it says, but divide your investments among many places, for you do not know what risk might lie ahead.
Oh, read that again.
Verse 2, it says, but divide your investments among many places, for you do not know what risk might lie ahead.
Damn.
That's right.
Okay, so that's going into the saying, what they say in the world, don't put your eggs in one basket.
Literally.
You know? So you want to have, you know, a couple things there. You know, that's why I wouldn't, even if I got something, I wouldn't try to go all into it, like forsake the other thing,
Right.
until things is really flowing, and then I could do something else that, you know, especially reading that scripture that even further confirms that, you know, because I got multiple things in the mind, but you know how it is. That's just that's the things of the world, since it's running now. You know, you got plans in your mind to do certain things.
For sure.
It just is what it is, you know. So that you can get your daily bread. Huh?
Occupy till I come.
Which that's really dealing with with prophecy. That's really dealing with prophecy.
Okay.
You know, but we have to live in the world.
Yeah, true.
You know, we have to live in the world. You know? Go ahead, bro.
Verse 3,
Not all goes into planning for the future.
Yes.
Goes into the same topic of
Yep.
planning. in the
That's right.
future.
Sure.
Right.
Good, good scripture. Good precept. Who brought that out?
Sure.
Good precept. Go ahead.
verse 3, it says, when
What's that precept?
Ecclesiastes 11
And what?
and 1, starting at 1.
NLT.
NLT. Yeah, Ecclesiastes 11, verse 3 NLT. It says, when clouds are heavy, the rains come down. Whether a tree...
See, me, the thing is, I'm not dealing with this stock market shit. You understand what I'm saying? 'Cause I just know any day now. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm fucking with the stock market.
Any day, eh?
Yeah, I'm not fucking with the stock market. If you're planning on being here 2 years from now, 5 years from now, whatever, go do what you want to do. Me, I'll put it into something else. Business that could actually bring bread now, you know? Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, it says, when clouds are heavy, the rains come down.
Right.
Whether a tree falls north or south, it stays where it falls. Farmers who wait for perfect weather never plant.
Woo! That's the thing with people in business too. They always wait for the perfect moment. Has to be the temperature got to be just right. Got to have exactly the amount of money, that's going to make you comfortable. And They don't know. Well, then shit is never gonna happen. 5 years later, you still talking about, oh, well, coulda did, shoulda did. You know, woulda, coulda, shoulda. Go ahead.
That goes into even.
Oh, sir, brother's getting cut.
But that goes also into preaching His word. You know, you have His word and you're just holding it in.
Yeah.
You know, you're waiting for the perfect moment.
That too. That too.
You gotta,
That too, brother. That's right, brother.
Yeah.
That's right, brother. Very important. Brother Zakar just said. No, say it again, bro.
Yeah. I mean, as far as like, if you have this word, you gotta preach it. Don't just hold it in, waiting for the perfect moment to preach it. You know, time is now. You know?
Wait until you got it just perfect. Your preaching is perfect.
Yeah.
Your preaching ain't gonna be perfect until you get out and start doing it. It's gonna start to develop and become better. You know, starting with the highways and the byways. You know, it's good to do work online and do these lessons, but the main part of the ministry is the highways and the byways. You gotta touch ground. Okay.
What's the point of waiting?
Yeah.
You gotta do it now. You don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow.
Right.
Yeah, like the elders and apostles say. They say you miss a day, you miss a lot. Man.
That's right.
You know, so in the same reason, if you wait, why are you waiting, man?
Right.
Put your hands to the plow and do the work, man.
That's right.
Whether it be in the world or whether it be in the truth, you gotta be moving, man.
That's
You
right.
gotta stay consistent.
Ecclesiastes 11:4 NLT. Farmers who wait for the perfect weather never plant. If they watch every cloud, they never harvest.
That's right. That's right. Let's get the last scriptures. What you got, Shaquat?
Yep, this is Proverbs 10 and verse 4. He becometh poor that dealeth with a slack hand, but the hand of the diligent maketh rich. He that gathereth in summer is a wise son, but he that sleepeth in harvest is a son that causes shame.
Ooh. That's it. That's it, man. So you can't. It's not just about doing what you want to do. It's about doing what we don't want to do it too. You know, it's first and foremost dealing with the word, okay, dealing with the prophesying and preaching, but also in your life. All of these things that dealing with the truth in the scriptures can translate to the world and how you live. Okay. All right. Strike while the iron is hot, man. Do things quickly. You don't do things quickly, it makes things more difficult, man. You know? You want to do things right away, man. Just like when the secret to cracking an egg, okay, which I told one brother, this the secret to cracking an egg when it's boiled. People tell you on the internet, they'll tell you all type of shit. Put it in ice, do this, do that, put a banana on it. They'll tell you all kind of stuff. But I'll tell you, they have like a million things to tell you about how to do it to make it crack easy. But the way you do it is you as soon as it's finished boiling, you empty out the water, you put the cold water in, and you crack it right away while it's still warm. And once it gets cold, it's gonna be harder.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard.
That's how it is with everything.
Yeah, I usually just
Okay.
as soon as I turn on the cold water, I let it. You know what I'm saying? And while it's falling on it, I'm cracking it.
Yeah, we
Do that.
do
Yep,
that.
that's right. That's the trick. That's the only trick it is. And sometimes even with that, it could be once in a blue. Well, it depends on the type of egg you have. If you have an egg that's no good, a bad quality egg, it could still fuck up too. You know, it could still have a problem too. Sometimes it's the egg quality, but that's the way to do it. Okay. Well, if the egg quality is bad, no matter what, it's always gonna do. It's gonna do that. You know, but that's why you got to get good eggs. But anyways, so right. So that's the point. So you want to do things now, man, not wait. You know, because then you're gonna appreciate the fact that you did it in the future. You know, they say your future self is gonna thank you. You know. Let's sit on that. Oh, that was it on that.
No, come on.
Okay. You got something? You got something? Yeah. Go ahead.
It says here,
You make
Sirach 5 and 7, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance.
Right, because the more you wait, the more really your faith is actually decreasing. Because if your faith is, especially if you know you're supposed to be out there and you're not going out there, You know what I'm saying? Your conscience starts to eat at you. It has to. You know? So the best thing you to do is to just go and do it, man. Go and do the work, man. Okay? Listen on that. You got something, Amos?
I was looking for, but I don't find it right now.
Okay. So with that, we're going to close up. We're going to face the east. Give all praise and glory and honor
To Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Hakodash.
It belongs to the apostles, elders of Great Millstone. Salutations, much love and respect to Akim out there pushing this word out. Truth and sincerity. Shalom.
No, I'm just saying that's too much for me. Came to the realization.
I mean, if yes.
It makes me like, I don't care. Loaded.